Hey guys, welcome to my channel Miss Recap. Today I am going to explain 2017 animated movie called Angela's Christmas. Movie starts with a scene of a house on an island filled with toys. There is a picture of a young girl who is 5 years old, beautiful and living with her family. Her name is Angela. She was at home interacting with her toys. Next, a picture of Angela and her mother is shown. The group was on a ship. Today Angela's father must fly to Australia. He will have to make a lengthy trip on the ship. She was on the bid her father farewell. Angela's mother lifts her as her father hugs her, and she waves goodbye to him with her little hand. Her father bids them farewell and departs. After this scene, 2 years have passed. Angela was now 7 years old and had long hair. Together with her mother, she attends church. Christmas Eve occurred today, and a baby statue was present. As she gets closer, Angela informs it, "I notice a brown-haired doll with colorful eyes. I have a feeling that my mom will give me that doll for Christmas." She also prays to God, "So please do." She was content and returned home with happiness. When she gets home, Angela's mom chats with her neighbor. When Angela's mother sees that she is listening to us, she rushes inside because she thinks her mother is discussing her gift. She engages her siblings in conversation. There were 4 of them. They are asked to go to their room upstairs by Angela's mother. She then calls them again and says, "Today I will tell you a story about a king and a genie." A genie once approached a man and a monarch and said, "Today you can ask of anything from me," excitedly saying, "I want a lot of gold." The king. The man who was the king says, "I wish here," and when the children ask their mother, what he wished for, she replies, "Just listen to me." Many years later, that happened. That man reappears before the king. It indicates that they are once again in front of one another after so many years. The gold never ran out since the monarch was so wealthy, but she used to remain down. The second man was also very joyful. He lacked any gold. He is questioned by the king, "What did you wish for? What brings you such joy?" He claimed, "I only asked. I only said, I wish." Their mother halts her narration of the tale. Her children ask her to continue the narrative. "Clean your room first," their mother commands. The rest of the story will be told later. The youngsters were happy. They head upstairs right away to prepare the chamber for hearing the rest of the story. They begin conversing as they are cleaning the space. They remark to one another that it seems like mother misses her father. She is constantly depressed while returning their father. They intend to surprise her. They instantly start digging it up from the ground. They claim that we would dig the tunnel all the way to Australia and transport the father there and back again. They were children, therefore they knew nothing. They are unaware that it will take a long time, possibly even several years. To do this is essentially impossible. It is quite challenging. When their mother finally arrives and intervenes, nothing can be done. "What do you have to say? You have destroyed the entire area." The children enter the house, but the older siblings, it indicates that Angela and her brother resides there. They proceed to their neighbor's yard from there. She was a lovely woman. She turns hostile when she realizes they are stepping on her territory. The children flee in fear and turn to confront their mother. "We are becoming bored. Can we go to the toy store?" the children asked their mother. Although their mother gave her consent, the children had other plans. In order to see a map of Australia, they must visit the library. They continue to desire to travel to Australia as they dig. They read the book in the library because they wanted to get their father back. They start competing with one another for the book. In the meantime, the book collapses and makes noise. They steadily leave the building and cross paths with an elderly man who is hat-wearing, hatless and kind. He was being questioned by the kids about his cow, which gave birth to a calf just now. "We also want to see the calf," the children claim. What a cute thing that will be. They learn from the elderly man that they are both ill and can't afford medical care. After hearing this, the children flee in search of a doctor. They pass a man playing the accordion on the street as they are jogging. Additionally, he was singing and the audience gave him money. The children informs him that we want to visit Australia. Our father must be transported there by us. Use the ship, the man advises they stop paying attention to the doctor and come up with a business concept. They enter a club where Angela begins to sing. However, nobody replied. She comes with her brother and the two of them sing together. People are happy and give them money as a result. The ecstatic siblings declared that they will use the money to purchase ship tickets. They were going joyfully when the female neighbor stopped them and informed that the old man's cow was ill. It is not treated. It may die. The children are aware that they must look for the doctor. When they arrive at the club, they inquire, did they know of any doctors? They are given the home address of a doctor by the locals there. When they arrive, a sweet young girl answers the door. She and her mother were incredibly kind and they served the children cake and tea. Her father was a veterinarian and was very active. He gives the animals care. The doctor asks the children what they want to do when Angela and her brother see him or her. What have you accomplished in life? The children innocently tells him that we need to find our father and that we are looking for a doctor because we need to heal a cow. It is quite difficult for you, the man continues. Although you are young, I will help you if you can show that you are capable of doing so. When caring for the cow, the lack of compassion shown by the doctor disappoints Angela's brother. He comes out because he is feeling sorry for himself rather than the cow. Don't worry, brother, Angela whispers as she approaches him from behind. The little girl appears from behind and says, listen, I may join you if you want. We can accomplish this by bringing the father from Australia, followed by the assistance of the doctor as they walk together. Angela tells the young girl the same story that her mother told her. We can travel to the ship together to bring your father back, the king and the genie. They approach a man in the store and ask for tickets. The cash is given by Angela. However, the man picks them up and removes them, believing they are children. Because they are minors, no one issues them a ticket. They enter and then makes their way around the back, hopping over all the wall. But they were shortly apprehended. Angela gets away. The employer managed to capture the other two. Angela flips the ship while feeling, causing the photo of her father to fall from her grasp and break. Her depression worsens. The time runs out because she was unable to board the ship. The crew turned the kids over to the police. They sit in the horse cart and drive to the house. Angela notices the store on the way where she first saw the doll. When she sees it, she is disappointed because the doll is still here, even though her mother would have bought it for her if she had to. As soon as they get home, Angela apologizes to her mother. Mother, we wanted to make you happy, she says. However, their mother accepts their apology and begins to recount the rest of the narrative. She instructs them to close their eyes and say, I wish. Just like that man did. The children say, I wish. As they close their eyes, oh, how I want. Their father was standing in front of them when they opened their eyes. The kids starts to smile. When they gave their father a bear embrace, it was the happiest moment for them. The mother tells the children that the man's wish was for them to continue to be happy. God has also granted your request. You now have bliss. My children's happiness now makes me joyful. Angela moves into the doctor's house and tells her family about the doctor. Everyone was shocked and inquired, how did your father come? Angela, has he traveled from Australia with you? Angela says, I wish for this. She says in response to my request, my father visits me. Really? The young girl asked. Then I had liked to wish as well. My father is not patient with me. She prays, God kindly my father give me time and play with me. Come daughter, let's go for cow and calf treatment, her father calls out. Here the young girl's request was likewise granted. It indicates that the young girl's and Angela's wishes were granted. God is very generous. Wishes are granted if we pray to God and ask for them. God gives us a reward if our wish is not granted. God is unable to disregard any wish. With his earning, Angela buys socks for the calf and gives them to the elderly man. All of them go to church from a distance. Angela thanks God and informs the baby statue. My mother and I both got presents. She has affection for her father. She impresses him when the children are all asleep at night. Their father goes to each of their rooms individually and gives them each child a tender glance. He then declares, "My beloved children, we will now live together." While expressing his love, we will be happy. The movie ends here. Thanks for watching. If you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel.